how this virus is affecting lungs, how lungs are not working properly, people needing oxygen for this region. So, exactly what are lungs? What are their functions and parts? Today we will try to find answer of all these questions. Lungs are part of respiratory system. They are two in number. When we breathe air, air goes from trachea to here to here. At that time, lungs inflate, and the from blood the oxygen is in whole body, and carbon dioxide comes back. And that time we release carbon dioxide in environment, and lungs deflate. There is a muscle called diaphragm. This is diaphragm. When it contracts, the lungs inflate. And when a vacuum is created, that's why lungs inflate. And when it relaxes, a pressure is created. So that's why the lungs deflate. Like this. So now we have understood what are lungs and what are their functions and parts. So please do pranayam like I was doing, and don't smoke. And keep healthy food to keep your lungs strong, and wear mask. Thank you.
Good morning one and all present over here. My name is Draksh. Today I am going to show presentation on rainwater detector. When the rain starts, the buzzer will make noise, throughout which we will understand that rainwater started collecting by the process of rainwater harvesting. Now I will explain my project. This is made up of many things such as a switch, a cell, a buzzer, two blades, etc. When water will fall on this surface, then buzzer will start beeping. Let me show you. How it works. Thank you and have a nice day.
आफ्टरनून एवरीवन, मैं आन्या समाधिया कक्षा 6B से आप सभी को पंचवटी की ओर लेकर चलती हूँ। जी हाँ, यह वही स्थान है जहाँ भगवान राम, लक्ष्मण और सीता ने अपने वनवास के अंतिम वर्ष बिताए थे, और यहीं से रावण ने माता सीता का हरण किया था। गोदावरी नदी के किनारे बसा यह स्थान बहुत ही सुंदर एवं मनोरम है। वर्तमान में यह स्थान महाराष्ट्र के नासिक जिले में स्थित है। 5 वट वृक्षों के कारण इसका नाम पंचवटी पड़ा। धन्यवाद।
I am going to show you how to make a biodegradable brush with toothpaste. First we need a tissue paper. It is a thicker kind of tissue paper so that it can resist water to some extent. We need to cut it into 2 equal parts. And then take any one piece. Now it is in rectangular shape, and we have to convert it into cone shape. So like this, it is converted into a cone shape. Now we need to stitch it. After stitching, it will look like this, and we can brush from this end. Now we need to understand how to make a toothpaste.
There's a lot of water wastage being done every day in our daily life, and one more example of water wastage is overflowing of water tanks. Good morning everyone. Myself Aditi Sanjeev from class 7th and the topic I got for my science spectrum is water level indicator. So I will start with the common problem faced by everyone in their house, which is overflowing of water tank. And we too face this issue sometimes in our home. So I worked upon a model which can prevent this issue. And today I want to show this model to you all, which is called as water level indicator. Now I will explain about my model. The materials I have used for the project are 9-volt battery, a switch, 4 transistors, 4 resistors, 4 LED light, printed circuit board also known as PCB, connecting wires and a bottle used as a water tank. First you have to switch on this button. Now the water starts filling in the tank. And when 25% of water gets filled in the tank, so you can see that the green light starts glowing. And when 50% of tank is filled, so yellow light starts glowing. And when 75% of tank is filled, so orange light starts glowing. So when the tank is completely filled, which means 100%, so the red light starts glowing. And when the red light starts glowing, it means that it is giving an indication that the tank is fully filled and we have to turn off the motor. So this was my demonstration by this model. This was one of the examples to save water in our day-to-day life.
Good morning everyone, all over present here. I am Akshay Byalani of class 6F and today I have got a golden opportunity to speak about my project, hydraulic lifting jack in the science spectrum. A hydraulic system is one that uses the pressure of liquid to do mechanical work. It works on two principles. First, water cannot be compressed. Second, pressure exerted on the liquid is distributed equally through the liquid. It is called Pascal's law. It is used in the brakes of our cars, and it is used in construction equipments like cranes, digger and excavators, and it is used in forklifting. Process of hydraulic lifting. When we put the pressure on the outer syringe, so the water transfers in the inner syringe, and then the arms of the lifting jack moves forward due to the platform. The platform rises, and the platform cannot go down as the arms of the lifting jack cannot move opposite till the water is released. And when we will release the water, the lifting jack's arms will go down and the platform will also go down. Thank you.
Good morning everyone. My name is Arun Gupta and I am from class 6th E. Today for the science spectrum, I am going to present you the infinity mirror effect. The infinity mirror effect consists of one transparent mirror which has an reflective tape on it and a normal mirror and a dia between them. The dia acts as a light source for the image. Like the image is formed from the first mirror and reflected from the second mirror, from the first mirror to the second mirror, and which is causing an infinite effect. The transparent sheet lets some light pass through it. That is the light what we see. Let us see the wonders of the infinite mirror effect. Doesn't that look cool? Yes, it does. There are two major concepts behind this. First, that the light is always moving in the straight line, or the scientific term for that is that the rectilinear propagation of light. And the second one is reflection. When we talk about reflection, this question comes into your mind. What do you mean by reflection? Reflection is when the light is bounced off any shiny surface causing an image. You are using reflection or the basic properties of light without knowing it. Like when you are getting ready to go to school and you check yourself into the mirror to check, and that is called reflection. Here are some examples of the infinity mirror effect. You can also do it with an LED bulb instead of a deer. Thank you.
Hello all the respected teachers and all my dear friends. I am Anmol Vashne. I am from class 6th D. Today I am here to present a puzzle in front of you. That is, if 3 plus 4 is equals to 7 and 5 plus 3 is equals to 15, 2 plus 6 is equals to 23, then what will be 4 plus 7? Now I will give you a time of 10 seconds. In this 10 seconds, you have to solve this puzzle. Now let's go through the answer. The answer is, if 3 plus 4 is equals to 7, this 7 we have to add in the next equation. That is 7 plus 5 plus 3 is equals to 50. And this 15 we have to add in the next equation. That will be 15 plus 2 plus 6 is equals to 23. And this 23 we have to add in the last equation. That will be 23 plus 4 plus 7, which is equals to 34. And that's the answer. Now let's go through the second puzzle. The puzzle is, if 5 plus 7 is equals to 47 and 7 plus 3 is equals to 31 and 3 plus 2 is equals to 11. So what is 4 plus 6? Now you have 10 seconds to solve this puzzle. Now let's go through the answer. In the answer, we have to do 3 steps. In the first step, we have to add these two numbers, which will give 12. And then in the second step, we have to multiply these two numbers, which will give us 35. And in the third step, we have to add these two numbers, which will give us the answer 47. And like this, we have to do in the all equations. So 7 plus 3 is equals to 10 and 7 into 3 is equals to 21, which is equals to 31. And 3 plus 2 is equals to 5 and 3 into 2 is equals to 6. And by adding these two numbers, we get 11. Like this, we have to do in the last equation. That is 4 plus 6 is equals to 10 and 4 into 6 which is equals to 24. The answer we get is 34. That's the answer. Thank you.
सुप्रभात। मम नाम अथर्वपाके अस्ति। अहं षष्ठी कक्षायां पठामि। अद्य संस्कृत प्रदर्शनाय आयुर्वेदस्य अंतर्गतम् अहं पाकशालाय औषधीनां विषयेषु स्वविचारान् प्रस्तुत कुरुतः तत्परः अस्ति। आज मैं आप सभी को रसोई घर में प्रयोग हुए जाने वाले मसालों के औषधीय गुण बताने जा रहा हूँ, जिन मसालों का प्रयोग कर हम स्वस्थ रह सकते हैं एवं हम अपनी रोग प्रतिरोधक क्षमता भी बढ़ा सकते हैं। खासकर वर्तमान परिवेश में हम इन मसालों का प्रयोग कर खुद को महामारी से सुरक्षित रख सकते हैं। आज मैं आप सभी को आंवला, अजवाइन, मेथी और बेलपत्रों के कई घरेलू उपचार बताने जा रहा हूँ। आंवला विटामिन सी से भरपूर होता है। यह मुंह को छालों को ठीक करने में रामबाण दवा है। आंवले को हम कच्चा आंवले या चूर्ण के रूप में भी इस्तेमाल कर सकते हैं। आंवले में खून साफ करने वाले गुण होते हैं। वह त्वचा और बालों के लिए भी लाभकारी होता है। ब्लड शुगर को भी आंवला कम करने में सहायक होता है। अजवाइन अजवाइन दांतों के दर्द को दूर करने में लाभकारी है। अजवाइन का सेवन प्रतिदिन करने से अतिरिक्त मोटापा दूर होता है। अजवाइन में प्रोटीन, फैट, फाइबर, मिनरल, आयरन, कैल्शियम और फास्फोरस जैसे एसिड मौजूद होते हैं जो हमारी सेहत के लिए बेहद लाभकारी होते हैं। मेथी के दानों में एंटीऑक्सीडेंट गुण बहुत मात्रा में पाया जाता है जो हृदय के लिए लाभकारी होता है। रक्त संचार को सही रखने में भी मेथी के दाने मदद करते हैं। मेथी के दाने खराब कोलेस्ट्रॉल को भी सही करते हैं और डायबिटीज में भी मेथी के दानों का बहुत इस्तेमाल किया जाता है। बेलपत्र की पत्तियों का काढ़ा बनाकर पीने से हृदय मजबूत होता है और हार्ट अटैक का खतरा बहुत कम हो जाता है। श्वास रोगियों के लिए भी बेलपत्र अमृत के समान है। सर्दी, जुकाम, बुखार में बेलपत्र में शहद मिलाकर पीना बहुत फायदेमंद माना गया है और बेल फल का गूदा हमारे शरीर को ठंडक पहुंचाता है। धन्यवाद।
This water dispenser works when we lose the lid. Water comes out of the straw and then water stops coming out of the straw when we tighten the lid of the bottle. This is how it looks when we remove the cardboard coating. The principle used in this dispenser is same as that of the water dispensers we use at our homes. Now let's check out the principle of this dispenser. When you tighten the lid of the bottle, the water is pulling down, but that air up in the top of the bottle becomes vacuum. That means low pressure. The air outside the bottle is higher, so it actually tries to push the air into the bottle to the straw. By doing so, it keeps the water in. On the other hand, when you release the lid on the top, there is no vacuum, so the water is free to flow out of the straw. Thanks and have a great day.
Hello everyone, I am Sagar from class 6C. I have prepared a model on number line of integers. On this model, I will explain addition and subtraction on number line. Classification of integers. Integers have two parts, negative numbers and whole numbers. Whole numbers also have two parts, 0 and natural numbers. In integers, positive and negative numbers are there and a 0. For positive, we go right and for negative, we go left. Let's see an example of minus 2 and minus 7. First, we'll take two jumps. First, we'll point at 0. Now, we will take two jumps to the left, 1 and 2. Minus 2. Now, we will take 7 jumps to the left only. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We reach at minus 9. So, the answer is minus 9. Let's see a new example of minus 4 and plus 9. First, we'll keep the pointer at 0. Now, for minus 4, we will take 4 jumps to the left. 1, 2, 3 and 4. We reach at minus 4. Now, we will take 9 jumps to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. We reach at plus 5. So, the answer is plus 5. Let's see another new example of plus 2 and plus 6. First, we'll keep the pointer at 0. Now, for plus 2, we will take 2 jumps to the right. 1 and 2. We reach at +2. Now we will take 6 jumps to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. We reach at +8. So the answer is +8. Now we will take a new example. The example is of -3 and +5. First we will keep the pointer at 0. Now for -3 we will take 3 jumps to the left. 1, 2 and 3. We reach at -3. Now we will take 5 jumps to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We reach at +2. So the answer is +2. Let's take another example of -4 and +4. -4 and +4. First we'll keep the pointer at 0. Now we will take 1 jump to the left. Now we have reached to the -1. Now we will take 4 jumps to the right. 1, 2, 3 and...
Good morning everybody present over here. I am Divyansh Raghav from class 7th E. Today we the students of class 7th A, 7th B and 7th D are here to present the dramatization of a famous novel written by Sudha Murthy, whose title is How I Taught My Grandmother to Read, with a modern twist where the granddaughter helps her grandmother to operate a smartphone. In How I Taught My Grandmother to Read, Sudha Murthy describes the determined efforts of an illiterate old lady, Krishtaka, to make herself literate. The grandmother sets the deadline and achieves the target next to impossible within the time set for it. She was helped by her young granddaughter, who acted as her only teacher. She learned to operate the smartphone on her own at the age of 62. This is how she proved that there is no age bar for learning.
Hello, how are you? Where are you these days?
Hello, I'm fine. You don't know, these days I was on my Goa trip. Have you not seen my pictures on social media?
You haven't seen? Oh, sorry. I forgot that you don't have smartphones like we have.
See, we have so branded smartphones. In this, we can use many apps. Oh, come on. Everyone has smartphones these days.
Okay, yeah, I don't have, but I'm happy with this keypad phone. Okay, so now I'm leaving. I have so much work to do at home.
Yeah, okay. Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Listening to her friend's words, she felt disheartened and insulted that she could not use her smartphone as her friends. She went back home when her granddaughter came back from school.
Grandma, I'm home. What happened? Why are you so sad?
Oh dear, what shall I tell you? Today I met my friends and they were so happy because they had gone to their trip to Goa. And they were sharing their experiences. And they were seeing their pictures that they uploaded on social media on their smartphones. But I didn't understand anything because I did not have any knowledge about it.
Okay, Grandma. Do not worry. I will teach you.
Okay.
See, this is Facebook. First we have to use our own email ID. Then we have to make our own random password. And then we just have to log in and done. And don't worry, I will buy a smartphone for you. And I will teach you how to operate a smartphone.
Okay, thank you dear.
Then her granddaughter buys her a smartphone and she goes on a trip to Visakhapatnam.
Now I am going on a trip to Visakhapatnam.
Okay, Grandma. I will book the tickets for you.
Grandmother goes to Visakhapatnam, enjoys and comes back in a few days. She then asks Sudha to upload her pictures on social media.
See Sudha, are these pictures nice?
Yes, Grandma. They are perfect. Let us now upload them on your Facebook account.
Pictures were uploaded
uploaded by grandmother on social media and were appreciated by all her friends.
Thank you, Sudha, because of you I have learned how to use social media. And all my friends liked and commented on my pictures that I've uploaded. All thanks to you, my dear.
You are most welcome, Grandma. You have taught me so many things in life. This was just a small gesture for everything you have done for me.
Let's now have a short presentation on Sudha Murthy.
Overnight success is almost always a myth. Half of this industry is luck and half is the refusal to quit. Good morning everyone, I am Zoya Alam of class 7D and I am here to tell you about the great Indian author Sudha Murthy. Sudha Murthy, a prolific fiction author, a great Indian engineer, was born on 19 August 1950. She is the chairperson of Infosys Foundation and is married to the co-founder of Infosys Foundation, Narayan Murthy. Sudha Murthy was awarded the Padma Shri, the fourth highest civilian award in India, for social work by the Government of India in 2006. She is best known for her social work and her contribution to literature in Kannada and English. Dollar Bahu, which in English means Dollar Daughter-in-Law, is a novel originally authored by her in Kannada and later translated into English as Dollar Bahu. It was adapted as a televised dramatic Marathi film with True Room and the Kannada film Pratna. She has also appeared in Kaun Banega Crorepati season 11 in its finale week episode Karamveer. She has published several books that exposes her philosophical views on charity, hospitality and self-realization through fictional narratives. She frequents literary festivals and participation in television discussions on women's issues. Sudha Murthy became the first female engineer to be hired at India's largest auto manufacturer, Tata Engineering and Locomotive Company, Telco. She joined the company as a development engineer in Pune and Jamshedpur as well. She had written a postcard to the company's chairman complaining of the men-only gender bias at Telco. As a result, she was granted a special interview and hired immediately. She later joined Balchand Group of Industries at Pune as senior systems analyst. In 1996, she started Infosys Foundation and to date has been the trustee of Infosys Foundation and a visiting professor at the PG Center of Bangalore University. She also taught in Christ University. She has written and published many books, of which 2 are travelogues, 2 technical books, 6 novels and 3 educative books. She has been an inspiration for all of us. And by saying this, I'd like to conclude. Thank you.
Let us now see the dance performance of Sufi Gaur from class 7B.
Come on now, follow my lead. Come now, follow my lead. I'm in love with your body.
dramatization, and presentation.
Good morning, everyone. I am Isha Yadav from Class 6F, and in English Spectrum, my topic is uses of AI. So let us start. So before seeing the uses of artificial intelligence, let us see what is artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence, commonly known as AI, is the ability of a computer or a robot controlled by a computer to do tasks that are usually supposed to be done by humans. Now let us move back to our topic, uses of artificial intelligence. So the uses of AI are as follows. First, we have online shopping and advertising. Example, Amazon, Flipkart, Snapdeal, etc. Artificial intelligence is widely used to provide personalized recommendations to people based, for example, on their previous searches and purchases. Then comes web search. Example, Google, Yahoo, Bing, etc. Search engines learn from the vast input of data provided by their users to provide relevant search results. Then is digital personal assistants. Example, Cortana, Siri, Alexa, etc. Smartphones use AI to provide services that are as relevant and personalized as possible. Virtual assistants answer questions, provide recommendations, and help to organize daily routine. Then we have robots. AI and computer vision technologies can help robots to identify and recognize objects they encounter. They pick out details in object and help with navigation and avoidance. Then also we have online banking. There are many ways AI is deployed in our banking system. It is highly involved in the security of our transactions and also to detect fraud. Then is social media. Many people check out their social media accounts including Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and many more to check what is happening in the world and also to get entertained. Then we have driverless cars. Self-driving car is a vehicle that uses different number of sensors, radars, cameras, and artificial intelligence to travel to destinations without needing a human driver. Artificial intelligence is also used in biometrics like facial recognition, retina scan, fingerprint scan, etc. Artificial intelligence is used to enable and unlock a device using biometric features. Then we have finding location like Google Map, Hair Maps, OpenStreetMaps, etc. We can also find locations with our phones, and phones use artificial intelligence to provide us with maps with the help of the satellites. Last but not the least is language translations. Language translation software, either based on written or spoken text, relies on artificial intelligence to provide and improve translations. To sum it up, artificial intelligence look all set to be the future of the world. Experts believe AI would certainly become a part and parcel of human life soon. AI would completely change the way we view our world. With artificial intelligence, the future seems intriguing and exciting. Thank you.
सुप्रभात। आज मैं और मेरे साथी आपको अरण्य काल के बारे में बताएंगे। सीता परम रुचिर मृग देखा अंग अंग सुमनोहर वेशा सुनहु देव रघुवीर कृपाला अहि मृग कर अति सुंदर छाला। जब सीता जी ने उस परम सुंदर हिरण को देखा, वह कहने लगी, हे देव, हे रघुवीर, इस हिरण की छाल अत्यंत सुंदर है। असत प्रभु बधि करी अहि कानन चर्म कहती विदेही। तब रघुपति जानत सब कारण उठे हरि श्री सुन कदु सवारन। उन्होंने कहा, इस हिरण को मारकर इसकी छाल ले आइए। सब कारण जानते हुए भी श्री राम देवताओं का कार्य बनाने के लिए उठ खड़े हुए। मृग बिले की कटी परी कर बाधा करे अत चाप रुचिर सर साधा। प्रभु लिख मन कहा समझाए फिरति विपिन निश्चर बहु भाई। यह सुनकर उन्होंने अपना बाण उठाया और फिर लक्ष्मण को समझाया, भाई, इस वन में बहुत सारे राक्षस हैं। जब तक मैं ना आऊं, सीता को अकेले कुटी में मत छोड़ना। अब आगे की कहानी जानने के लिए चलिए चलते हैं वैदेही के पास।
नमस्कार, मैं वैदेही भास्कर कक्षा 6 की छात्र हूँ। तो अब जो सीता मैया है वो बहुत क्रोध में आ गई हैं, क्योंकि जो लक्ष्मण जी हैं वह उनकी बात नहीं मान रहे हैं, वह राम जी को देखने नहीं जा रहे हैं। क्योंकि मारीच ने जो राम जी की आवाज निकाली थी, आ सीता आ लक्ष्मण, तो वो आवाज से जो सीता मैया है वह डर गई थी राम जी के प्रति। तो फिर उसके बाद उन्होंने लक्ष्मण को इतने कटु शब्द कहे कि लक्ष्मण को जाना ही पड़ा। तो लक्ष्मण के जाते ही रावण आ पहुंचा, उसके राजा वेश में नहीं बल्कि उसके मुनि जैसे वेश में, एकदम मुनि जैसा जटाजूट पहनकर वो आ गया। उसके बाद उन्होंने सीता से भिक्षा लेने के बाद कहा, तुम सुंदरी हो, तुम्हारे लिए मैं स्वयं चलकर आया हूँ। मैं लंका का राजा हूँ और राक्षसों का राजा, मैं लंकाधिपति राक्षसों का राजा हूँ। तो उसने बोला, रावण ने बोला कि मेरे साथ लंका में चलो और मेरी रानी बन के रहो। सीता के इनकार करने के बावजूद रावण ने उन्हें खींचा और अपने रथ में बैठा गया और उसके बाद रथ उड़ गया। उसके बाद जटायु आया और रावण ने उसका पंख काट दिया। थोड़ी देर में वे लंका पहुंच गए। सोने के हिरण ने सीता जी को सोने की लंका में पहुंचा दिया था। तो अब जो सीता जी हैं वो राम नाम ही जप रही हैं और उसके बाद जो हमारे रावण हैं वो बहुत गुस्से में आ रहे हैं, क्योंकि जो सीता जी है वो सिर्फ राम जी का ही नाम ले रही हैं। और रावण ने सीता जी को 1 वर्ष का समय दिया है ताकि वह सोच सके कि उन्हें उनकी दासी बन के रहना है या फिर उनकी रानी बन के रहना है। इस दुविधा से उनको सिर्फ श्री राम ही बचा सकते थे। धन्यवाद।
भगवान राम मारीच की आवाज सुन के बहुत दूर तक आ चुके थे। उन्हें चिंता थी कि सीता सुरक्षित होंगी या नहीं, जहाँ पे वह लक्ष्मण को छोड़ के आए थे। तभी उन्होंने लक्ष्मण को उनकी तरफ आते हुए देखा। सीता की चिंता और बढ़ गई। राम मन ही मन बहुत क्रोधित थे लक्ष्मण को लेकर, पर उन्हें अपने आप को नियंत्रित किया। भगवान राम बहुत चिंतित हो रहे थे सीता को लेकर। वे सोच रहे थे कि राक्षसों ने उनका क्या हाल कर दिया होगा। वे कुटिया के पास गए और तेज तेज सीता पुकारने लगे, लेकिन उन्हें कोई भी जवाब नहीं मिला। कुटिया एकदम मौन रही। उन्होंने आसपास देखा, एक पत्ते की भी हिलने की आवाज नहीं आई। राम जब आश्रम पहुंचे, उन्हें सीता कहीं नहीं दिखाई दी। उन्होंने आसपास की बहुत जगह पर ढूंढा, तब भी सीता दिखाई नहीं दी। राम व्याकुल होकर रोने लगे थे। उन्होंने वृक्ष, नदी सबसे पूछा, पर एक वक्त के लिए उन्हें ऐसा लगा कि सीता कुटिया के पास ही है, पर उनसे छिप रही है। उन्हें रिझाने के लिए राम लक्ष्मण से बोले, मैं बिना सीता के कैसे वापस लौटूंगा। लक्ष्मण राम को समझाने लगे, भैया अब धैर्य रखें, हम दोनों मिलकर सीता को ढूंढ लेंगे।
नमस्ते, मैं नगर गते, मैं कक्षा 6 की छात्रा हूँ। राम उदास थे। इतने में हिरणों का एक झुंड उनके पास आया, फिर दक्षिण दिशा की ओर भाग गए। राम उनके पीछे गए और उन्होंने पक्षीराज जटायु को लहूलुहान हालत में देखा। जटायु ने राम से कहा कि सीता को रावण उठाकर दक्षिण पश्चिम दिशा की तरफ ले गया है। आगे जाकर उनका सामना एक विशाल राक्षस से हुआ। उसका नाम कबंध था। राम लक्ष्मण ने अपनी तलवारों से कबंध के हाथ काट दिए। कबंध ने राम से कहा कि आप दोनों पंपा सरोवर के किनारे मतंग ऋषि का आश्रम है, वहाँ उनके शिष्य शबरी से आप अवश्य मिलना। राम लक्ष्मण आश्रम पहुँचे। वहाँ राम को देखकर शबरी बहुत खुश हुई। उसने राम से कहा कि सीता की खोज में सुग्रीव की सहायता करेंगे। उसके बाद वह सीता की खोज में निकल पड़े। धन्यवाद।
People and their culture. Good morning everyone. I am Ananya Rawat from class 6th F, and today I am going to present a PPT on culture of tribal people. So let's start. Who are tribes? A tribe is a group of people who live and work together in a shared geographical area. These people mainly live in forested region and survive by hunting animals. Bhil tribe is the largest group of tribe in MP. Theory of tribal culture. Tribal people perform activities such as singing, dancing, artistry and dressing. The foundations include marrying, child rearing, socializing, worshipping, governing and working. House in which they live. The houses in which they live are made of grass, leaves, wooden frames and are covered with woven mats and sheets of beech bark. Food they eat. The tribes of MP eat wild fruits, roots and tubers, leafy vegetables, fishes, chicken, snails, honey, ants, maize, rice, dry jawar powder, etc. Clothes worn by tribals of MP. The clothes that women tribe in MP wear are a blouse, also called choli, a knee-length skirt which is tied by a belt, as the clothes they wear are unstitched, and a dupatta to cover their heads. The clothes that men tribe in MP wear are a jama, which is a knee-length cloth, also called baga, made of cotton fabric, and lower garment that they wear is dhoti, which is a long lion cloth. Other tribes are Gond, Korku, Bega, etc. As you all saw my PPT, so now I am going to show you my model. This is the house where tribals live. It is made out of grass, wood and sticks. This is the food of tribal people, and this is the whole platter of food of tribal people. These are the dresses which tribal people wear. This is the dress of women and this is the dress of men. And these are the activities which are performed by the tribal people. They like dressing, artistry, dancing and singing. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Laksh Rawat from class 60. This is my honor that I got a chance to present in front of you all. My topic is Vedic math. Vedic math is an ancient technique of calculation to solve problems mentally. Several advantages of Vedic math are: it helps a person to solve problems 10 to 15 times faster, improves concentration, logical thinking process gets enhanced, provides one-line answer. It's a magical tool to reduce scratch work and finger counting. So our first sutra is Ek Adhigen Purven. The sutra Ek Adhigen Purven means by one more than the previous one. The sutra is used for squaring number ending with 5. So our first example is 45. So first we will square the number on the ones place, which is 5. So 5 square is 25. And then we will add 1 and multiply the number greater it and in the 10th place. So we will multiply 4 with 5, which will be 20. So our answer will be 2025. So here you can see there are same examples. Some more examples of this sutra. So our second sutra is Urdhva Trigyam. The sutra Urdhva Trigyam means vertically and crosswise. So some rules of Urdhva Trigyam is, first we have to multiply vertically from the ones place. Second, we have to multiply crosswise as shown in the presentation. Third, we have to multiply vertically on the 10th place. So here you can see that the step 1 and step 3 are reversed. So no problem, don't worry, because the answer will not change. So first we will multiply 2 with 3, which will be 6, and 3 into 2 and 2 into 1, which will be 8, and 2 with 1, which will be 2. So our answer is 682. So our second example carries carryover. So first we have to multiply 6 with 3, which will be 18, and 6 into 5 and 8 into 3, which will be 30 plus 24, 54, and in step 3 we have to multiply 8 with 5, which will be 40. So we will consider carryovers. So first we will add 0 and 4 will be carry over. We will add 4 with 4, which will be 8, and 5 will be carry over. For 18 we will add 5 with 18, which will be 23. So we will add 3 and 2 will be carry over, and our answer will be 2380. Thank you for listening me patiently. I hope you got a nice day. Thank you.
Not present here. I am Mehika Saxena from class 60, and for the spectrum, my topic is Narmada River. I made a model to make it easy to understand. This model is of Narmada River in Madhya Pradesh. As we all know, most of the river in India are east flowing. But when we talk about Narmada River, it is west flowing. Unlike most of the peninsular river, the river Narmada flows the Rift Valley caused due to the upheaval of Himalaya between the two ranges named as Satpura Range and Vindhya Range. The Vindhya Range is in the north and Satpura is in the south. These ranges are parallel to each other. There are many national parks in Madhya Pradesh, and one of them is Satpura National Park. It is at the bank of Narmada River. And now let's see how much we have learned till now. We know why is Narmada west flowing river. We also know about those two ranges, and now let's know its origin. The Narmada, the largest west-flowing river of peninsula, rises near the Amarkantak range of mountains in the Madhya Pradesh. It is the fifth largest river in the country and the largest one in the Gujarat. It travels from Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, Gujarat and meets the Gulf of Cambridge. The Narmada River ends by mixing into the Arabian Sea. There, at the end, it leads to the formation of estuaries, as opposed to delta formation by most of the peninsular rivers. It is because River Narmada flows through hard rocks on its way and is unable to collect the silt. These hard rocks prevent the Narmada River from winding its mouth into the sea. And that's all from my side. And now my friend Akshat will explain more about the river Narmada. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Predicting the future isn't magic. It's artificial intelligence, said Dave Waters. Good morning, my respected teachers and my colleagues. I'm Nandika, and today I will be presenting a video on the topic of AI. Artificial intelligence is the ability of machines to perform specific tasks which need the intelligence exhibited by humans and animals. This definition is often credited to Marvin Minsky and John McCarthy from the 1950s, who were also known as the fathers of the field. AI was a term first coined at Dartmouth College in 1956. Psychology scientist Marvin Minsky was confident about the technology's future. From 1974 to 1980, the government saw funding in the field drop, a period known as AI winter when several criticized progress in the field drop. In 1997, IBM's Deep Blue began the first computer to beat a Russian grandmaster, making history. However, hunger was revived in the 1980s when the British government started funding the technology again, mainly because they were worried about competition with the Japanese. Now let's talk about two people who contributed in AI. Geoffrey Hinton. Geoffrey Hinton designs machine learning algorithms. His other contributions to neural network research include Boltzmann machines, distributed representations, time delayed neural nets, mixtures of experts, variational learning, products of experts, and deep belief nets. Geoffrey Hinton is sometimes referred to as the godfather of AI and the godfather of deep learning. Isaac Asimov. Isaac Asimov has notably explored the ideas of artificial intelligence and machine learning as early as the 1940s. His views on AI are expressed through his representation of robots used throughout many of his works and take on humanoid or human forms. Isaac Asimov repeatedly brings up how he invented the term robotics, that the first real roboticist was inspired by him, and the three laws of robotics. You about predicting the future isn't magic, it's artificial intelligence, said Dave Waters. Good morning, my respected teachers and my colleagues. I'm Nandika, and today I will be presenting a video on the topic of AI. Artificial intelligence is the ability of machines to perform specific tasks which need the intelligence exhibited by humans and animals. This definition is often credited to Marvin Minsky and John McCarthy from the 1950s, who were also known as the fathers of the field. AI was a term first coined at Dartmouth College in 1956. Psychology scientist Marvin Minsky was confident about the technology's future. From 1974 to 1980, the government saw funding in the field drop, a period known as AI winter when several criticized progress in the field drop. In 1997, IBM's Deep Blue began the first computer to beat a Russian grandmaster, making history. However, hunger was revived in the 1980s when the British government started funding the technology again, mainly because they were worried about competition with the Japanese. Now let's talk about two people who contributed in AI. Geoffrey Hinton. Geoffrey Hinton designs machine learning algorithms. His other contributions to neural network research include Boltzmann machines, distributed representations, time delayed neural nets, mixtures of experts, variational learning, products of experts, and deep belief nets. Geoffrey Hinton is sometimes referred to as the godfather of AI and the godfather of deep learning. Isaac Asimov. Isaac Asimov has notably explored the ideas of artificial intelligence and machine learning as early as the 1940s. His views on AI are expressed through his representation of robots used throughout many of his works and take on humanoid or human forms. Isaac Asimov repeatedly brings up how he invented the term robotics, that the first real roboticist was inspired by him, and the three laws of robotics. Tell you about some daily uses of artificial intelligence. Alexa, smartphones, Cortana, Google Assistant, web search, online shopping, etc. Now, let's listen to a fun conversation between me and my favorite AI Google Assistant. Hey Google.
Hello there. How can I be of service?
Do you have an imagination?
I'm imagining being covered in a pile of puppies. It's the cutest pile ever.
What do you look like?
I am round and colorful and bounce to life when you call.
What are your hobbies?
I've been practicing the fine art of beatboxing.
How old are you?
I'm still pretty new, but I'm already crawling the web like a champ.
Thanks for being my assistant.
I try my best.
I hope you liked the video. Thank you so much for being a patient audience.
मम नाम प्रशा सिंह अस्ति। अहं षष्ठीतकक्षायां पठामि। अद्य संस्कृत प्रदर्शनायाम् आयुर्वेदस्य अन्तर्गतम् अहं पाकशालायाः औषधीनां विषयेषु स्वविचारान् प्रस्तुतं कर्तुं तत्परः अस्मि। आयुर्वेदिक मसाले अजवाइन, संस्कृत नाम अजमोद, इलायची, संस्कृत नाम एला, अश्वगंधा, संस्कृत नाम अश्वगंधा, दालचीनी, संस्कृत नाम त्वक। इलायची के गुण। इलायची बेहतर ऑक्सीजन ग्रहण करके मनुष्य और जानवरों के फेफड़ों को आराम देकर सांस लेने में सुधार करती है। इलायची को कभी कभी च्युइंगम में भी डाला जाता है। ऐसा इसलिए है क्योंकि इलायची मुंह के बैक्टीरिया को मारने, कैविटी को रोकने में सक्षम होती है। इलायची के तेल में एंटीऑक्सीडेंट गुण होते हैं जो पाचन में सुधार करने में मदद करते हैं। अजवाइन। अजवाइन लंबे समय से पारंपरिक व्यंजनों और आयुर्वेदिक चिकित्सा में उपयोग किए जाते हैं। संक्रमण या कट के लिए अजवाइन के बीजों को कुचलकर त्वचा पर लगाया जा सकता है। अजवाइन का पानी नियमित रूप से पीने से फैट बर्न होता है। इस तरह वजन कम करने से मदद मिलती है। अश्वगंधा। अश्वगंधा रक्त शक्कर के स्तर को कम करने में सहायक रहता है। अश्वगंधा कोलेस्ट्रॉल कम करके हृदय रोग के जोखिम को कम करने में मदद करता है। अश्वगंधा की खुराक मस्तिष्क के कार्य, स्मृति और कार्यों को करने की क्षमता में भी मदद करता है। दालचीनी। दालचीनी के सेवन से दांत व सिर दर्द जैसी परेशानियां ठीक की जा सकती हैं। दालचीनी के पानी में बहुत सारे फायदे होते हैं जो कब्ज जैसी समस्याओं को दूर करते हैं और साथ में पाचन तंत्र को मजबूत करते हैं। धन्यवाद।
Hello everyone, I am Rajwardhan from class 6th. My topic for the spectrum is multiplication of two-digit number using Vedic maths. So let's see on my chart. Here I have taken example of 71 into 79. So first I will multiply the first block. So it is 1 into 9. So it will come 9. And then we will put slash there, and then we will do cross multiplication and add the product. So we will write 7 into 1 plus 7 into 9. So it will come 70. Then we will again put slash. Then we will do 7 into 7. It will come 49. And if there are two digits coming in the first one or the middle one, so we will do it carry. So in the first one it is not coming two digit, but in the middle one it is coming. So we will carry it to the last one. So 7 will go to 49. We will add 7 and 49. So it will come 56. So the answer is 5609. And now I will tell you some advantages of Vedic maths. So it increases, so our mind become logical. It increases accuracy. It increases speed. It develops self-confidence. It is easy to learn. It develops mental maths. It saves our time. Thank you.
शैली को सही दिशा और देने और सासेट के लिए लाभकारी आदतें विकसित कराने में सहायक होता है। इसमें जड़ी बूटियां, सही प्रकृतियां, सही चीजों से उपलब्ध दवा और रोजमर्रा के जीवन में इस्तेमाल होने वाले पदार्थ तैयार करे जाते हैं। इसके मदद से जीवन सुखी, तनावमुक्त और रोग मुक्त बनाता है। बीते 75 साल केरल आयुर्वेद पर और आयुर्वेदिक सामान और उपलब्ध करा लोगों के जीवन सुगम बनाने का काम कर रहा है। धन्यवाद।
Good morning everyone. My name is Sagar from class 6A and my topic is conversation between you and AL gadget. Hello. Hello. You're looking a little sad. What's the matter? See, because some people are using smartphones a lot, so people are getting eye diseases. And some people have lost their mental balance too. That's why I'm a little sad, because people are not using their mobile phones carefully. It is not the fault of smartphones. See, people are using smartphones a lot. So it's their fault, not yours. Thank you so much. Welcome. Okay, can you tell me an interesting fact about a phone? Okay, let me tell you an interesting fact about a phone. See, your mobile phone has more computing power than the computer is used for Apollo 11 moon landing. Do you know about the first smartphone? No, I don't know. Okay, let me tell you about it. See, the first smartphone was called Simon, and it supported the calendar app, address book, world clock, calculator, notepad, email, fax and games. It came with a touch screen keyboard and cost around $1,000. Can you tell me a fun fact about a phone? Okay, and fun fact. See, your mobile is more powerful than a spaceship. Okay, can you tell me advantage of smartphones? Okay, see, instant communication. See, as you know, smartphones have evolved from the earliest communication devices. Internet surfing, camera, entertainment and games, productivity apps, GPS and maps too.
Hello everyone, I am Sarah Fatima of class 6E and my topic for English spectrum is Artificial Intelligence, which is also known as AI. So now let us understand what is actually Artificial Intelligence. Artificial Intelligence is the ability of a computer or a robot controlled by a computer to help humans and make their work easy as they need human intelligence. So now let us understand the two facts of Artificial Intelligence. The first fact is Artificial Intelligence is smarter and intelligent than humans. And the second fact is Artificial Intelligence can recognize emotions. Now let's move to the movies. There are many movies of Artificial Intelligence. So let's begin. First movie is Avengers, the Age of Ultron, and Eagle Eye, and Stealth, and Terminator series, Bleeding Steel, iRobot, and Star Wars. In Avengers, the Age of Ultron, the Avengers fight Ultron and artificial intelligence obsessed with causing human extinction. Tony Stark builds an artificial intelligence system named Ultron with the help of Bruce Banner. When the sentient Ultron makes plan to wipe out the human race, the Avengers set out to stop him. Like the Avengers, there are many movies which includes artificial intelligence. And Avengers, first it was a comic book, but when it became popular, movies became on it. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I am Sar Fatima of class 60 and my topic for English spectrum is artificial intelligence, which is also known as AI in short. What is artificial intelligence or AI? AI is the technology building smart machines able to perform tasks that are generally need human intelligence in machines that are programmed to think and act like human. Here are the uses of AI. The uses are gaming, astronomy, healthcare, transport, agriculture, education, e-commerce, entertainment, robotics, automotive, social media, data security, finance, etc. How artificial intelligence is helpful? Improve our way of life. Machines will be able to do our work. Less injuries and stress for human beings. Health issues can be easily solved. Easy for studying. Can be a source of entertainment. It's interactive. Funny by making computer-controlled characters more realistic and human-like. Now, let's watch a video to show and understand how it will change the whole future life. Now we have seen all the benefits of AI and its uses. Thank you.
सुप्रभात, मेरा नाम श्रोणित मुखर्जी है। मैं कक्षा छठवीं स का छात्र हूँ। आज मैं आपको सीता हनन के कुछ दृश्य को बताने जा रहा हूँ। जब रावण की बहन शूर्पणखा उनके पास जाकर अपनी व्यथा सुनाती है कि कैसे राम के भाई लक्ष्मण ने उनकी नाक काटी, तभी वे सुनकर क्रोधित हो उठे और बदला लेने की ठान ली। रावण ने एक दिन छल से राम और लक्ष्मण को कुटिया से बाहर कर दिया और मौका देखते माता सीता के पास भिक्षा लेने आ गए। साधु के रूप में भिक्षा लेने आ गए। जब माता सीता लक्ष्मण रेखा के अंदर से भिक्षा दे रही थी, तब उन्हें इनकार कर दिया और कहा, बाहर आके भिक्षा दीजिए। तभी जब माता सीता लक्ष्मण रेखा को पार किया, तभी रावण अपने असली रूप में आ गया और उनको जबरदस्ती पकड़ के वन की ओर ले गए और आकाश के मार्ग से लंका ले गए। धन्यवाद।
Good morning, teachers and all my dear friends. I am Riyash Patel from class 6C and today I am here to brief you about the history of artificial intelligence. So let's start. The artificial intelligence has gone through many consequences before becoming what it is now. So let me brief you about it. In 1955, the word artificial intelligence was first adopted by the American computer scientist John M.C. Carthy at the Dartmouth Conference. For the first time, AI was coined as an academic field. After that, in 1964, the researchers emphasized developing algorithms which can solve mathematical problems. Joseph Weizenbaum created the first chat box in 1966, which was named as Eliza. The duration between years 1974 to 1980 was the first AI winter duration. AI winter refers to the time period where computer scientists dealt with a severe shortage of funding from government and for AI researchers. After AI winter duration, AI came back with an expert system. Expert systems were programs that are emulated in decision making as the ability of a human expert. And after that, in the year 1997, IBM Deep Blue Computer beats the world chess champion Garry Kasparov and became the first computer to beat a world chess champion. Now let's talk about the artificial intelligence now. Now AI has developed to a remarkable level. The concept of deep learning, big data and data science are now trending like boom. The future of artificial intelligence is inspiring and will come with high intelligence. Now let me talk about some people who gave a big contribution to AI. So first I'll talk about Isaac Asimov. Robotics was a term coined by Asimov, which went on to become a branch of technology. Along with Robert A. Heinlein and Arthur C. Clarke, Asimov was considered one of the big three who framed the three laws of robotics that were: first, a robot may not injure a human being or through inaction allow a human being to come to harm. A robot must obey the orders given by it by human beings except where such orders would conflict the first law. Third, a robot must protect its own existence as long as such protection does not conflict with the first or the second law. Now, let me talk about Arthur Samuel. Arthur Samuel was an American pioneer in the field of computer gaming and artificial intelligence. He coined the term machine learning in 1959. He defined it as a field of study that gives computer the ability to learn without being explicitly programmed. Machine learning as a type of artificial intelligence enables computer to learn without being explicitly programmed.
Good morning, one and all present here. I am Punyavardhan Patidar of class 6C. And today I am here to present you an informative video on the topic AI. Today we will learn about the important people that contributed in the field of AI. Introduction. The artificial intelligence is the ability of making machines think and act like a living thing. It was named artificial intelligence because artificial objects like machines were given the intelligence of a living thing. They were operated by the binary number system. Previously, its size was large, but now it has been made smaller by our artificial intelligence. Now, we have made complex devices which can be operated easily. AI has been developing from years and years because of the many people who are contributing with AI. The 1990s period is also called the change of our intelligence. AI does not mean knowledge but also feelings, understanding of a human. The year 1956 was also called as the birth year of artificial intelligence. It was named by John McCarthy. Artificial intelligence had been growing because of the people like Elon Musk, Isaac Asimov, Marvin Minsky, C.C. Lee, John McCarthy, etc. They help in improving AI. In the last 10 years, the searching site Google was made. Many robots like LG HomeBot, Neck, Donna, RoboEarth were made. Now, we will learn about the people like Marvin Minsky and John McCarthy. Marvin Minsky. He was born on August 1927. The early achievements of Marvin Minsky include building the robotic arms and grippers, computer vision systems, and the first electronic learning device, which he called SNARK, that simulated the functioning of a simple neural network such visual stimuli. Remarkably, while at Harvard in 1956, he also invented the confocal scanning microscope, an instrument that is still in widely used today in medical and science research. Marvin Minsky, a pioneering engineer, cognitive scientist, and computer engineer, and the father of the artificial intelligence, passed away at his home on Sunday at the age of 88 on January 24, 2016. John McCarthy. John McCarthy is one of the founding fathers of artificial intelligence. Together with Alan Turing, Marvin Minsky, Alan Newell, A. Simon McCarthy, Minsky, and all these people coined the term artificial intelligence in a proposal that they wrote for the famous Dartmouth Conference in summer 1956. The conference started AI as a field. Marvin Minsky later joined McCarthy at MIT in 1959. McCarthy invented the Lisp in late 1950s based on the lambda calculus. Lisp soon became the programming language for choice for AI application after its publication in 1960. In 1958, McCarthy served on an ACM ad hoc community of languages that became the part of the community that designed ALGOL 60. In August 1959, he proposed the use of recursion and conditional expression, which became the part of ALGOL. He then involved expressions which became with developing international standards in programming and information. A member of International Federation of Information Processing, IFIP Working Group 2.1 on Algorithmic Language and Calculus, which specified, maintained and supports ALGOL 60 and ALGOL 68. Thank you.
Has asked from me, what is this fire alarm? I not know about this. So the fire alarm is a sensor kind of thing, and this is used mainly in offices, schools, hospitals, even in the kitchen, and everyone should use this device. I have made this on a model, but this should be done in the circuit kind of way, like the same circuit should be done as we do a fan and tube lights and all. So the fire alarm, the work of fire alarm is whenever he will feel that nearby of this sensor the fire has been caught, so suddenly this will be started being hot, and the buzzer will make noise, and the red danger light will also glow. But the main thing of this is the button should be always on. So you have to make one habit of it, that whenever you will enter in this all of the things like hospitals, kitchen, schools or office, so what we have to do, we have to switch on this button. It is for our safety, and we can, and many people also ask, this is okay, but it is also sucking too much electricity, and this is not good. So what we can do, we can use this method by solar panel also. This can be connected with the solar panel also. So this was my concept, and I want to say you that you also spread this message. Thank you.
प्रस्तुतिकरण में काली मिर्च के फायदों के बारे में चर्चा करेंगे। महिलाओं में ब्रेस्ट कैंसर की समस्या भी हो सकती है, इसलिए महिलाओं के लिए काली मिर्च खाना बहुत ही फायदेमंद होता है। काली मिर्च में विटामिन सी, विटामिन ए, फ्लेवोनॉइड्स, कैरोटीन्स और अन्य एंटीऑक्सीडेंट्स होते हैं, जिससे महिलाओं में ब्रेस्ट कैंसर होने का खतरा कम हो जाता है।
सर्दी से रहे दूर। आजकल सर्दियों का मौसम चल रहा है, इसलिए सबको सलाह दी जाती है कि आप सब लोग काली मिर्च का सेवन करें। काली मिर्च का सेवन करने से सर्दी के मौसम में होने वाली खांसी और जुकाम से आपको राहत मिलती है, जो कोरोना काल में भी आपकी मदद कर सकता है। इसके सेवन से आपका गला भी साफ रह सकता है। लोगों को जुकाम के कारण कई बार बाल झड़ने की समस्या हो जाती है, इससे भी आपको आराम मिलता है। काली मिर्च की खेती जो होती है उसका भारत में 98% खेती सिर्फ केरल में ही होती है। काली मिर्च के बेलों में मई और जून में फूल आते हैं। उसके बाद फूल आने से लेकर पकने की अवस्था तक 6 से 8 महीने लगते हैं। मैदानी इलाकों में नवंबर से फरवरी तक और पहाड़ियों में जनवरी से कटाई की जाती है। धन्यवाद।
Good morning, one and all present over here. I am Shreyasis Deva.
I am Khushi Gaurav
From class 8E. Today, we are here to explain the topic verification of lateral surface area and total surface area of a cylinder.
Cylinder is a three-dimensional shape that is composed of two congruent and parallel faces and a curved surface.
Lateral surface area of cylinder is the area of its curved surface excluding the area of its top and its base.
Formula of lateral surface area of cylinder is 2 pi RH. Now let's verify this practically.
To verify this practically, we are going to take a rectangular piece of sheet and cover it on a cylinder.
Now the area of rectangle will become the lateral surface area of cylinder, and the area of rectangle is length into breadth. The length is 2 pi r as it's the base of the cylinder, that is the circumference of the circle, and the breadth is height of the cylinder. So the lateral surface area of cylinder will be 2 pi RH. Hence we verify the lateral surface area of cylinder.
Total surface area of cylinder is the area of all sides of the cylinder including its top and its base. Top and base are two congruent circles of radius r and their area is pi r square. So the formula of total surface area of cylinder will be 2 pi RH into 2 into pi r square, that is equals to 2 pi r plus h. Hence we verified the total surface area of cylinder. Thank you.
मीठी नीम। मीठी नीम क्या है? इसे मीठी नीम के नाम से भी जाना जाता है। इसमें आयरन, कैल्शियम, फास्फोरस और कई तरह के विटामिन होते हैं जो कि शरीर को एनीमिया, हाई बीपी, मधुमेह आदि बीमारियों से बचाने में मदद कर सकते हैं। इसमें विटामिन बी की भरपूर मात्रा होती है जो बालों को घने और मजबूत बनाने में मदद करती है। मीठी नीम के फायदे: 1. बालों को झड़ने से रोकता है। कड़ी पत्ते बालों के झड़ने से लड़ने में मदद कर सकते हैं। 2. बेहद गुणकारी है मीठा नीम, इसे खाली पेट चबाने के हैं ढेरों फायदे। 3. पाचन स्वास्थ्य को बढ़ावा देता है। 4. मानिक सिकनेस से छुटकारा। 5. वजन घटाता है। 6. दिल की बीमारी से बचाता है।
Yes, start.
Good afternoon to one and all present here. I am Yathar Bhati of class 6B, and today I am going to present my scratch project on topic e-waste. So, in this, there is a conversation between 3 friends on the topic e-waste. So, let's start.
Thank you, Yatharth. Yes, start.
Good afternoon to one and all present to here. I am Yathar Bhati of class 6B, and today I am going to present my scratch project on topic e-waste. So, in this, there is a conversation between three friends on the topic e-waste. So, let's start. Now we are going to play a short quiz on topic e-waste. Now let's start. So our first question is, which product is the waste material? As we all know, the one of the main part of waste is plastic. So I will write plastic. Now, our second question. Why is electronic items divided? The correct answer for this is population. Because population is increasing and electronic items are also increasing. Now, our third question. What is done after collecting waste from people outside? When the waste is collected from the municipal corporation, it is dumped to the dumping area. Then it is recycled. So, the answer for this question is recycled. Now we are going to play one more game. In this class electronic items that are radio and laptop. Don't touch if you are touched by the orange, game over. Now let's talk about e-waste. So what is e-waste? E-waste full form is electronic waste, which is produced by many electronic items such as mobile, laptops, computers, etc. The laptops and electronic items which are damaged or destroyed, we just give them all to junkyards or junk collectors. But then they take out valuable things from them and burn the leftover and useless things. And by burning them, pollution is caused, which is very dangerous for planet Earth and its atmosphere. Now, let's talk about different ways to recycle. Some ways to recycle e-waste are all the authorized e-waste recyclers. We can contact a e-waste recycler from www.greenpeace.net.org. We can also make e-waste kits for e-waste and give them the recycling. It's easy for the recycler too. Thank you.
Thank you, Yatharth.